Yeah.
Situation. Oh, it looks like we have our teams shaping up.
They're almost ready.
Yeah, on the Emeritus, we've got Bastid as Germanicus. We've got two Miltiades, and
Wait,
we
are we
have
going
two
to see double javs, triple javs?
double jabs.
Mongols is an archer player, so that's reasonable for him to, reasonable to expect. Oh, there we go.
Oh, light artillery?
Yep. I was surprised that there is no much range units apart from javelins, like high range units, on side of Team Meritus. That could be a problem against archers and slingers composition. But now they have turned it around in the very last possible moment to surprise their enemy. And well, Ultimo Estandarte will have one last pick to maybe counter that or adapt in some way.
Yeah, we will see. It really depends on which tactics they go for. From what I can see, so because the red team 2 has two Germanicuses, they will be on the offensive. Oh, it looks like we've got light artillery versus light artillery. So we've got the changes in Scipio versus Arminius, and let's see, Germanicus versus Miltiades.
Yeah, well, there's also a different matchup in terms of range units. We have light RT slingers archers versus light RT slingers javelin.
And pikemen, let's not forget the pikemen.
Yep.
So
pikemen are very well countered by javelins though, so that's definitely a good pick. But then again, they have disadvantage in range units, so those javelins will have hard time getting close to those pikemen.
Not just that, what they could do is they can switch between pikemen as their frontline defense and the Germanicus. Mind you, they've got two Germanicuses. Let's see. It is really, in my opinion, this is gonna boil down to their tactics.
Okay, I just need to briefly check where I'm supposed to hide because I forgot. Because Marfon is so... okay. I'm hiding in the corner over here. And you hide behind a ship.
Yep.
Looks like Team Meritus is deploying heavily on the hill, so that's where they are going with their team composition.
Yep.
Some drawings about to scout. So Roman cavalry is not a very good pick against barbarian cavalry. They just lose the charge so heavily.
It is, and the Ultimo Estandarte looks like they are going for the hill as well, so we're gonna see some interesting moves. They have deployed in a more even way, but it looks like they are going to be defending their tower, if my analysis is correct. However, they are not shying away from a little bit of scouting. Oh, we see the first red team cavalry.
The enemy has drawn first blood.
And it's first blood for Ultimo Estandarte already.
Yes, indeed. It's just their scouts. Oh, it's some decent damage over there. 15% damage.
That's light artillery.
Yep, that's light artillery for you.
It's still going.
23%. Jesus, man.
The slingers are deployed near the Germanicus so they can hide in Antestudo. Meritus Esports light artillery is deploying over that hill, and that will be in range of those slingers, and slingers counter light RT so heavily.
Yes, indeed.
And also that light RT won't be able to really shoot because of
would you look at that?
They actually are.
Yep. And the blue team at Ultimo Estandarte that light artillery, so they do not know how to counter. They're running away right now.
Yeah. I think they should just shoot it with slingers. That works so well. But now it's that light arty is being shot by enemy light arty. They already lost some HP.
And they've got their slingers over there as well.
Yeah, they lost vision on light arty.
Oh, did you just see that?
Yeah, focus fire. There we go.
Yes,
classic slingers counter archers combo. And enemy slingers, I mean Ultimo Estandarte slingers are not doing anything at the moment. They're just running left and right, doing a one shot at a time. Somewhat slingers, somewhat javelin, not doing really much damage. Well, missing their focus fire on slingers.
Precisely, while the light artillery is keeping those
Meritus got
slingers
vision
away.
now on enemy light arty, and that light arty is now being shot by slingers, so they either need to run away or deal with those slingers very, very quickly. Which is
And
what
they
Ultimo
are
Estandarte
running
is
away.
trying to do, but they don't have that much DPS anymore. But at least scare them away.
Yeah,
So-
but it looks like we have reached a stalemate. The Ultimo team has retreated. They are losing in the skirmisher battle, which is very, very important. However, it looks like they have regained control of that hill, and
Yeah.
they are chipping away at the enemy health because they are winning in the slinger battle ever so slightly. Thanks to their light artillery, they keep the both sides keep on doing damage with their light artillery. I really
They
want
also
to see
have
how
javelins
this one
alive
continues.
that they are able to just push together with their infantry, which is what they're doing right
Yeah.
now. They're trying to be countered by slingers, but those slingers can focus on javelin when they are being shot by enemy slingers as well, and light
Yep.
arty. So Meritus Esports is trying to push through into enemy positions. Ultimo Estandarte is kiting, but
And you know what
Meritus
I'm really
need to
liking?
coordinate better their range unit advancements because they're now all over the place, pretty much all over the map.
Look at this, look at this, look at this! We've got a Viki'd pikeman, a coordinated charge into the pikemen that are Viki'd. They cannot stand a chance. And we have just seen a biting turtle formation. This is a formation that they have used in the last battle. This is a formation, not to brag, but was invented by me against Dark Dust when he was using his archers. The Testudo covering those javelins, and then with Wiki they're able to charge. Now look at those men just pouring in, massacring the rest. Oh, looks like the Ultimo Estandarte did not learn their lesson, and their second unit of pikemen is getting slaughtered.
Yeah, Jean Parisot in the meanwhile tried to sneak through behind enemy formation. He got routed, he overestimated, he sent only
Yep.
one unit and that got surrounded very, very quickly. But that causes chaos, and if they can capitalize on that chaos, they can start chipping away at those units that are now being exposed to their cavalry and melee units. But they really need to close in to capitalize on that chaos they have created themselves.
Yes, precisely. Looks like Scavior YT. He's not using a second unit of pikemen. Pikemen is a very interesting unit that it can still do full damage, even with very few men. But it looks like Scavior is not utilizing that. Their
Ultimo
armored
Estandarte just
legionaries-
failed the charge into Miltiades cavalry,
Yep.
and those slingers are now being wrecked by both Miltiades and cavalry of Meritus team.
There is no chance. There's no chance. Their failure to defend their skirmishers is gonna be their doom. Their only skirmisher advantage was with the slingers, and now that is gone. And now the red team is taking out. Jean Parasot is taking out their light artillery. This is almost as good as over.
Yeah, that's the chaos I've been talking about. They have created the chaos. Team Ultimo Estandarte didn't know
Yes.
what is happening. They lost themselves. They failed to protect their range units. They got surrounded, pinned down, and now they're just being cut down.
Yeah, they could not compose themselves against that assault with Viki that just broke through their lines. They could not recuperate from that. The slingers kept on firing, and the melee fight just broke through. They knew they were losing on the skirmisher battle. They found a weakness, which was the enemy pikemen. Viki and Biting Turtle, boom, they are wiped out.
Yeah, there are only a few cavalrymen left. Well, the cavalry is still pretty much full health on 2 units, but that cavalry can't do anything.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Emeritus team is protecting their light artillery very well from all angles with their Miltiades spears.
Those Grungy charges are still trying to find something. I mean, they can run away pretty much endlessly, but they decided against it. They charged enemy cavalry, and
Yeah,
now
there is
the
no
wet
point.
noodle fight engages. And that should be pretty much over if Ultimo Estandarte cavalry player doesn't decide to disengage, which is not looking like he's doing that. So once
Yeah.
the cavalry is dead, the battle is over.
Yes, indeed.
There's some archer unit alive, and it just died.
Yep, it's just the cavalry left.
You can see Basti racking up 5,000 points. 3 of those are aggression points. There we go, GG's. The battle is over. 1-0 to Meritus.
Yes, indeed.
The enemy base will soon be ours.